So I've never fished in my life, ever. And I see why. But I was reminded of this picture. That was me. Of course, that was me. Oh, yeah. So these are my two fish. Now, if you notice this one I'm holding in my hand, and the other one I think I'm holding the little stringy, the line. Thanks. So here's what I learned when I was fishing. So I went out by myself, and it was early in the morning, and maybe Jay said early in the morning is a good time to fish. I don't know. Maybe he said that. Did you tell me that? Yeah, probably. So I invited kids to go fishing with me, and they said no, they didn't want to get up. So I went up. I'm like, I'm just going to go try this. So I'm trying to cast. It's like an art to cast. So I'd try to cast, and then my line would be like, bloomp. I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to press a button or something. So I kept going. And so we didn't have bait, and so I was trying to remember what Jay told me to do with fishing, either you're supposed to move it, not move it, I don't know. Anyways, throw it out, and I pull it in, and I have a fish. And I'm like, oh, and now it's 6 o'clock, 6:15 in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh. And we're on a campground, and I'm trying not to squeal and scream, but I reel it in, and I'm like, oh my goodness, but what do I do? And I'm like, no one is with me, and I'm like, what do I do? So, of course, any logical thing that Suzie would do is I took a picture of the fish on the floor, because I knew that I could do that. So I have it on the floor, and I'm like, how am I supposed to get this fish off the line? Jay says you're supposed to unhook it. I don't know how to unhook it. So I'm also trying to take a picture of myself. This guy walks by, takes a picture, which was a really bad picture of me, with the fish, and then I took some more. But there, I took it off the line. I got it off the line, and I did good. And then I was like, I think Jay said that fishes live long after being in water. I hope this one's still alive. So I threw it into the water, watched it sink for a moment, and then I was like, hopefully it's still alive, and then it swam away. So we were good. There's a point to this. We got to cast off arguments from the enemy until we catch something from the word. We got to keep putting it out there. We got to keep getting the scripture out there until our spirit catches something and it clicks. See, I had kept casting the line. I didn't know if I was doing it right. There was no one there to validate that I was or I wasn't. There was no one there to correct me. But I had to keep casting and keep casting and keep casting until I caught something in my spirit.